man. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike Levitsky. Welcome to day 7 of our lesson a day streak. We did a whole week. So this is Sunday. I figure every Sunday I will give you a stick trick. I wrote down all the stick tricks that I know, and there's a lot. I can almost give you a stick trick a week for like a whole year. So today we're going to start with the basics. We're going to start with the stick toss or the stick flip. Some people call it by different names. So let's check out what that is. All right, guys, so there's some examples of stick tosses. We're going to talk about how to do that today and a couple of fills on how you can do that. Before we go too far, give this video a like, thumbs up, smash that like button. We did 7 lessons in 7 days, and I hope to do 7 more next week. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel because you don't want to miss the next 7. And if you missed the previous 7, go back and check them out. We looked at some really cool stuff this week that's going to help you to be a better drummer and give you some really fun stuff to work on. Let's check out this first stick trick, and there's plenty more to come. Plenty more. So, a stick toss. This is like the most basic trick that most people learn when they first start learning drums. Either the stick toss or this kind of fake finger spin thing, which we'll talk about in another video. But the stick toss is a great trick. It's hard to do with a microphone in front of you. I don't recommend it. But it's one that you do kind of, it's like the fidgety stick trick, right? When you're just standing around and you don't have anything to do, you toss your stick. So we're going to talk about how to do it. Now, a lot of people think that you do it with the wrist, like you throw the wrist back and open your hand and try to catch. And that's actually a really hard way to do the stick toss. So to do the stick toss, you're actually going to take the stick and you're going to throw it with your thumb by pulling back with your thumb over the index finger. So you need to take your hand and put it more into like a French grip so that your fingers are underneath the stick as well as your palm being under the stick. And you're going to pull the thumb back, which is going to launch the stick into the air like this. And you notice the hand doesn't really have to move a whole lot. There isn't a lot of throwing action into the air to get the stick to flip around to do it. And I'm trying not to hit my microphone, so things aren't looking super great. But you'll see the stick just like that. I pull back, and that's what it looks like. Let's take a look at a couple of these in slow motion. So you see, all that's going on is the thumb is pulling down. And the more flips you want, the more kind of upward force you give with the elbow. And it doesn't take much to get that stick going in the air. So the higher you're going to throw it, the less that you want to pull back with your thumb, because that's the faster the stick's going to spin. And really, it just takes some practice, like just to get a feel for it, to feel how long it takes for that stick to get around. So you could do a half toss, like I did in the video there in the slow-mo. Okay, here's a half toss, slow-mo. Okay, you can do the full flip where you're going all the way around. You can do the flip and a half, right? Flip and a half, coming around, flip and a half, flip and a half, and then the double flip. I'll try not to bust my microphone. There we go. So there's a double. Oh, I'm banging my head. There's a double. Just like that. Double flip. Oh, let's flip it out. Double flip. All right, let's talk about where you can use these. The full stroke can be, or the full flip can be used to like go to a cymbal after like a pause. There's a fill that you can do, which is right, left, right, kick, and then when you hit the snare, you're gonna toss the stick. You always want to try to initiate your flip on a downbeat. So if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, flip, 4, 1, 2, flip, 4, 1, 2, flip, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, So the main things that you want to look out for when you're doing this stick flip is to not hit your microphones, not hit anything else around you, and you want to think about where you're going to flip the stick so that you land on a cymbal or something else on the downbeat. Generally, you want something else going on while you're flipping. So I'm hitting the drum, or I'm hitting the bass drum, or I'm crashing a cymbal, so that you don't just play like 1, 2. Like that's kind of, I know you don't want to stop the beat to do the flip, right? Unless it's like a spot in the song where you're going, and then you're going, you're doing your stick flip. You want to have something else going. So 1, 2. I can't drop any more sticks because they're all over the room. I don't have any left. By the way, this is a huge problem when you're learning stick tricks. Sticks will go everywhere, and you're going to be picking them up all the time, and your knuckles are going to be bruised up, and things are going to be broken, and you're going to put dings in your drums and maybe in your heads if you flip a stick and it comes down and pokes into the head, but I don't know. Happy Sunday. I don't know if you went to an online church service today or streaming or something like that. That's what we did at our church. We streamed our service online. I know a lot of you guys are at home, quarantined, and you can't be with other people. But hopefully we can connect together through YouTube. Drop me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing in the quarantine, what you're working on, and what you'd like to see me cover next week. And I'm looking forward to another 7 days of drum lessons with you guys. Thank you so much for the support this week. It really means a lot to me. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another 7 days of drum lessons. I'm looking forward to it. I can't do this. There's too many microphones in the way. All right, no send-off. Maybe this.